I want to see Delta Lambda looking toward the future in terms of impact that will be beneficial in the African American community and in the community in general when it comes to financial projects and efforts, when it comes to benefiting the community, when it comes to projects that will give that particular community and the areas surrounding it a kind of strength. And I think I like the question that you're asking, because I don't want to see any of our organizations doing what I call pit-patting in a particular sense. I want to see us moving forward. And those are kinds of things that are always inspirational to me.
Really just become more involved in community activities. And this house here has really put us in a position to do that. And I think we can reach out more. I'd like to see them get more involved in young men of high school age. We do some things with them, but I'd like to see us reach out a little more into the high schools. And when I say reach out, that includes me helping with that. But I think we can do a little more. I think we're good role models for young high school, young blacks who are in the education line, who want to advance. And I think what the Alpha line would really project well with them. And we can do that just by doing what we normally do. We don't have to do a lot of selling. Just let them see what we do and invite them to some of our activities.
Well, one of the things I'd like to see is we do a better job at who we initiate. And I'm saying that for the whole fraternity. I think part of the problem we have in reclamation is that we don't do enough time knowing who we're inviting to join us, what their goals are. I would love for us to be very, very strict on who we let in, and then maybe we wouldn't have to worry so much about who's not participating. We want people who want to do what we do, and we should know that before we initiate them. We want people who want to serve the community and be recognized as a part of a fraternity, and we should know that before they're initiated. And we want people who can meet the financial challenges of the fraternity. A lot of times I'm hearing things about initiates not being able to meet the financial goals. Well, one of the things that I was told when I was initiated, bring your wallet to every meeting. So, you have to be prepared to make a reasonable donation to all of the causes that Alpha Phi Alpha supports.
We must continue to reach out to brothers of all races, creeds, and religion. And I do believe that as the first African American fraternity in the history of this country, that my recommendation comes out of Dr. Carter G. Woodson. Dr. Woodson said the day will come when you're not to keep all of what you learn about Africa and Afro-Americans, but we must reach out to a multicultural population, and we must be receiving of all brothers and only look upon them for the good that they can bring to this organization and the good that we can do for them and how we can lift each other up. This is what Delta Lambda and Alpha Phi Alpha is about?
In the next 100 years, we have done things on national and international scenes. I would like to see Delta Lambda become a powerhouse in Baltimore City. That is, everyone would know what Delta Lambda is. Let's look, for example, the Irish group. I would like to see Delta Lambda so well known that everyone knows that Delta Lambda is Alpha Phi Alpha.
Do you have any thoughts you want to share about Delta Lambda?
Well, Delta Lambda as a whole, is Alpha as a whole. One fraternity, one brotherhood. I think that's what I like most about Delta Lambda.
Well, to be facetious, I want to see Delta Lambda survive, and I want to see it develop more interest in the young men of our community and the social development and their social development and their professional development and opportunities that would be available for young men.
Well, there's a good start in this neighborhood. I think this neighborhood needs really a resurgence. And this is the beginning of a resurgence here. So if this chapter and as other organizations will put their energy in here, this might be a highlight of coming to see Baltimore, right here in West Baltimore. And this Sandtown area is not known too well for good things right now, so we need to spice up the city, and this could be a start right here.
Well, thank you very much.
I want to see Delta Lambda carry on the tradition of Delta Lambda, to continue to do what we are doing, only to do it better.